Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of The Young and the Council. Woo! With Shaline and Vendortron. I'm your host, Vendortron. And Shaline.
I'm so excited.
Shaline is here somewhere. Oh, there she is. There she is. How's it going, Shaline?
Good, good. I'm really excited to check out the council. Can you give us a little recap of what went on last time? It's been a minute.
Gosh, I don't remember.
Me either.
We killed a bird.
We did kill a bird.
That happened.
We were supposed to meet our mom in the garden, right? We had found, she left a note, stabbed into the globe.
Correct.
For Lord Mortimer to meet her in the garden.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And the sword was, stone.
Yeah, we figured that was a clue.
Which kind of led us to going out into the garden. And before that, we had spent several hours in the previous episode interviewing everybody and trying to solve the mystery of the murder of Elizabeth. What's her last name?
Adams. Elizabeth Adams.
Elizabeth Adams.
Daughter of John Adams, the famed United States statesman.
Yes. So that's where we're at. Are we ready to hop into this?
Let's do it.
All right. So play. Here we go.
We must absolutely inform Secretary.
So, find out the origin of the sword left by your mother.
All this.
All right.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
Do we spy or do we look for our mom?
Look for mother or spy? Oh, man. What if we get caught?
I really think we should... I don't know. I feel like
we're
we
going to
should
look for our mother anyway.
But I feel like we could miss something if we don't spy on Piaggi and Wolmer.
Let's do it.
We must absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
Hey, we unlocked
I
a new
must
trait.
have brought him the first one 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got
Gosh,
all the
we're
ones
really
we had at the
subtle, aren't we?
Vatican. He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
Aha. I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What?
Oh,
Monsieur
no.
de Richet?
I knew we were going to get
Why
caught.
not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping? Well,
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't. So, my son, what can we do for you?
Speak about the stone sword. Delve deeper into their discussion.
Delve deeper.
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention.
It seemed important. Reassure them. Pretend to know.
No. I'd say ask them what they're talking about.
I heard you speaking about Sir Gregory, and I wondered what it was about.
that is none of your business, monsieur.
Don't take it the wrong way, Louis, but you shouldn't be eavesdropping.
Oh, man.
Please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
Wow, we struck out here.
Yeah, I think we should have used one of those skill points.
I think you're right.
Secretary. How long?
All right, we got to go find our mother.
I don't know why you listen to me.
Oh, what's this?
That's Von Wolmer's
Monsieur
room.
Johann van Volner.
Right. We have to go to the garden? Is that where we have to go?
I think so.
I don't know how to get there. Maybe go downstairs?
Yeah, you can. I hardly ever lets you go down the stairs.
Can you? Ah, there we go. Whoa, that was some fast stair maneuvering. Ooh, look at all this good stuff we can take. Yum. And a box.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Do we have the key?
Use the key?
Yeah. But we don't have the left key.
Unlock the second
We can
lock.
pick it.
Bingo!
Oh, there's honey in there.
Carmelite water.
Boo.
And royal jelly.
Yay!
Hey, look, a book.
Steal it.
Locksmith's art.
Hey, that's
That's
appropriate.
Probably could have read that before we picked the box, but that's okay.
How
You know,
funny.
have we been in this room? We have not.
I
not
don't
been
think
in
so. It doesn't seem familiar at all to me.
This is a different stairs that we went down. Can we play the piano? Let's try.
Play some ragtime.
Little Mozart, perhaps. Okay, should we talk
These
to this
dudes
guy?
creep me out so much.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
All right.
Yeah, ask him about the sword.
Should we? I don't know. I feel like that's a bad thing. Okay, let's ask him.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
Nervous Purvis.
Could you perhaps help me?
What can I do for you, sir?
Where did this sword come from?
I love how he
Simple
just
Pulls
pulls
it
it
out
out
of his pocket.
That sword belongs to one of the statues in the garden.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it, sir.
Okay.
All right, now we have our garden suspicion confirmed.
Oh, now we go out into the garden. Are you ready?
Nice. I'm ready. I was born ready.
The sword probably came from this
Ooh,
garden,
look at
but
this.
what could it have been used for?
Hey, it's lovely out here.
Oh.
Greetings to Archon in the chat room.
There's Jacques Peru. We'll go chat
Oh
with him in a
no, he's
moment.
gonna punch us.
Let's steal this book. Oh, we can't steal the book. Never mind.
Have that cup of tea.
Yeah, right?
No,
Hey,
it
Archon.
had a dot on it, didn't it?
Royal jelly. Actually, we should use some of this.
See, the cup on the table there has a dot on it.
I think it's just...
No, it's just like
Oh, there's something in the bush here.
shining.
Do you see that?
I do. Pick it up. Ooh, search, yeah.
Golden elixir.
Oh.
Ah, we're full of golden elixir.
Okay, so there's things
We've got to
hidden
start
in the
using the
shrubs.
golden elixir and the Carmelite water.
Let's use some.
We're always full of those.
So maybe this one.
No, we don't have any negative alterations, so use that. No, well, that's fine.
Well, we're gonna talk to Jacques in a minute, so it'll
Okay,
help.
let's
It'll
go talk to Jacques.
Well, Monsieur de Richet, what brings you here?
help. Gosh, he's just so American.
Yeah, use his vulnerability.
To tell the truth, I was wondering the same thing about you.
It's rare for guests to wander about in the garden. I wanted to be alone for 5 minutes.
You look worried.
Worried? No. Resolved would be a more
Oh, his
exact
creepy
term.
eye.
Resolved to do what?
What's the point in answering? You wouldn't believe me anyway. I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know. Be seeing you.
Well, at least he didn't punch us.
Opportunity.
Oh, click on it. Click on it.
Ah,
Tell me,
see, this is why
aren't
we
you
take
even
that
curious?
stuff.
Curiosity killed a cat, Monsieur de Richet. I admit, I may have judged you wrongly. Watching you seek out Mortimer's little secrets might even be amusing if I didn't already know the consequences. See you
What
later.
consequences?
What do you mean by consequences?
You seem exhilarated by all this. But if you continue down that path, you'll end up selling your soul to him too.
But we
Well,
don't want to sell our soul.
I
We
warn
have
you.
to-
Good luck to you, monsieur.
You know, this is the first time we're seeing the outside shadows of the daytime. It's
Yeah.
really, it's really nice. It
This
looks really
game
good.
does not look like a low budget game, and I think it was a low budget game.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we just kind of like peruse through these shrubs here.
Hey, look, there's a string on the floor. I think that's like
Oh.
a
that's
little Ariadne's web there.
Very observant. Let's follow the string. Maybe it's just like a garden hose?
It could be.
Oh.
I think you're. Oh no! It is like literally an Ariadne's web.
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart.
Remember your lessons.
If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island.
Yeah, that was awful.
Turns out heroes are not what they once were.
Okay, observe the crack.
Let's see.
That's where the sword was.
Mm-hmm.
Thrust the sword into the crack. That's
Do
a
it!
terrible crack. It's terrible.
And what's going to happen if I've got it wrong?
Interesting. So we heard like a gdoo after we put that in, so
Maybe there's more puzzle to it.
perhaps.
There are a lot of puzzles in this game.
I like it. Okay, let's just like examine the perimeter here. We've got another wolf. We've got... Hey, we should put the game music on.
That's good thinking.
Forgot to do that. Do, 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 do. There we go. Ooh, what's over here? A book.
Book!
Memoir to the Academy des Inspection something something something.
I just love books, you guys. I love them.
Me too. I like old books too. Old English, the way Old English is written.
Have you seen the haze medge? The hedge maze in Fallout 76?
Not yet, no.
It's pretty great.
Okay, let's go investigate this angel.
Yeah, maybe she's got a sword thing
Icarus. The son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, they came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity.
Archon offers a really good suggestion. He says that it may have shifted the string when we put that sword into Ariadne. We should go follow the string.
Hey, there's no crack here.
Okay, so
Well, let's keep going.
that's the end of that.
Yeah, I think we should go back to Ariadne and follow the string.
Oh no. How do I get out?
We're lost.
Hey. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Mmm.
Oh, we're full. Carmelite
Stupid Carmelite water.
water. Gosh, if only I had a perk card to increase my carrying capacity.
I was not very...
Here's the famous
Hopeful.
Ariana's thread, thanks to which, if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the labyrinth.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was not very hopeful about the perk card system in Fallout 76, but I found that I like it.
Oh, I still have to get used to it. So the string did not move. Good theory, but did not move.
Keep following it. Oh, it leads to the center here.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, look, here's another.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
Sorry about that. I just had to
I
mute
guess
for
we
a
could
second.
notice something.
She has no cracks.
Oh man.
It's a rude thing to be looking for.
Yeah. Why, thank you, young man.
I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want. She was punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate with the sacred bull of Poseidon.
Ooh, that's
9 months later, she gave birth to Asterion, better known as the Minotaur.
Hey, that guy's got a crack.
The Minotaur.
It's crazy to see to what
Let's go
extent
shove
women
the
have
sword into
always
the
been
Minotaur.
mistreated. When they're not harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become victims.
Okay, so
All right.
Shout out
let's
to 4 Mile
continue
Farm in
anyways.
the chat.
let's just check out this middle. Oh, we've got a cinema.
I wonder what this kiosk is doing in the middle of the
Cinematic scene.
garden. Too cramped to be
Kiosk?
able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there.
Look at that.
What is that? Looks like a sort of opening mechanism.
Uh-huh. I bet you it goes down a set of stairs into this thing, into a secret. Analyze.
Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole at the fingers.
Oh no.
Pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs. Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole
Oh, it's
at
the
the
same.
fingers.
Okay.
Pretty sure if I get it wrong,
Oops.
I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs.
Should we press it
Okay.
or go move
I
the
think
sword?
we should grab our sword, shove it in the Minotaur, and then press the thing.
Agreed. Yeah, see, look. This
Oh,
is...
study that thing on the floor, too.
Oh, it's so hard to... There we go.
It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath it.
Read the inscription.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
What's this, a key? Key with an occult earth symbol.
That would have been for the other half of the box we opened, I'm sure.
Alright, so now we gotta go back. Let's go out to the perimeter here. It'll be easier to get around. Oh, never mind. Who's that strapping lad on the other side of that bush? Oh, here's another statue.
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth. And if I'm not mistaken, he's also the father of Icarus.
Observe the crack.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's a
sure.
crack in this statue too.
Okay, we've got 3. We've got 3 cracks, Shaline. Which one do we choose? The
I
horned
vote
god?
for the Minotaur.
The Minotaur? Okay, let me just find my way back through this maze.
Oh, Archon says to look if there's a statue hand that we can press to the...
Oh, wait. Oh, there he is. There he is, right there. Okay. So let's go. Oh, he's got a sword in him already. Ah! Do you see that?
There's an empty spot.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's go get that sword.
I love this game.
I know, it's so great. Do. How do I get back? Oh my gosh.
This is hilarious.
Oh no, I'm back where I started. Damn it.
Follow the thread back.
It's tough because it goes like underneath some of the...
Ariadne.
Okay, pull the sword out.
Try something else.
Okay, now we gotta go back to dude.
So if it doesn't work, putting this sword in the Minotaur, if this gets our hand hurt, what we need to do is maybe put a sword in each statue. One in Ariadne and one in Daedalus. That's our plan B.
Okay, I think that's a great plan B.
Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general,
Oh, this is
he's
the
represented with the
Minotaur?
head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
Oh, I guess it
The
is.
famous son of Minos in Pasiphae.
Observe the
This
crack.
statue has a crack in it.
Thrust sword into
Right.
crack.
We'll soon see.
Oh, okay. Now let's go push the button. Should we take some disease cure first?
We'll need it for after. Let's do it.
Fingers crossed.
I'm
Ah! Ouch,
Dang
ouch,
it.
ouch, ouch. Oh no, we're diseased.
What's wrong?
Use the disease
Either-
cure.
I'm imagining things, or my hand was pricked. It had poison on it.
Yeah. Okay.
My head.
Whoop.
I feel hot.
Oh no.
Did we kill Louis?
Oh no. Killed him. Alright, let's blood
Okay.
sword out.
Grab 2 swords, and we're gonna stick one in Daedalus and one in Ariadne.
That is if we can take them out.
Asterion.
Nope.
Let's go.
Can't take
Go
it out.
remember the legend.
Okay, hold on.
Asterion. Asterion, son of Minos and Pasiphae. Asterion, who had such a sad fate and who the legend portrays as the horrible Minotaur. Let's go.
So there was Daedalus?
Daedalus.
Daedalus? Ooh, royal jelly. Oh, and this dude, who we missed. He also has a
Is this
crack.
Minos?
Son of Zeus and Europa. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread.
Welcome, Cyber Red Panda
Hey,
to chat.
there's a crack in
Cyber
that
says no
statue.
killing birds this time.
Yeah. So
We're gonna
let's
try.
remember
In
the myth on this
mythology,
guy.
King Minos was known as a wise and just king, despite the fact that he deceived Poseidon.
Hey.
As punishment, his country was devastated by the white bull of the sea god, and his wife became passionately in love with it. From their union, Asterion was born, sadly known to us as the Minotaur. The illegitimate child, the child of shame, who had a sorry fate. And to think that Minos ended up as a judge of the underworld. Decidedly, the high and mighty always managed to get away with it.
Okay.
I'm not sure who to stab.
So the plate on the thing said something about truth.
Yeah, it did.
And this guy is he was all about deception.
And there was something about judgment, though, and he was a judge.
So should we
Go read the
Crack is in the
go read
region of the
black-
heart.
Okay. Should we just put the sword in too and try it?
I mean, it's worth a shot, but I think we should read the black.
We'll put it in. Let's go read the plaque.
It looks like this
Oh,
slab
oops,
moves.
Wrong thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath it.
Yeah.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
So it's up to the judge. So I bet you it is him. Should we try it?
Give it a try, but I'm not sure if we weren't right away with Ariadne. We'll try Ariadne next if this doesn't work. We have a bunch of those disease cures. Poor Louis.
Nope. Hey.
Hey!
We did it. Oh no, it only did part of it. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. What is that? There's blood.
I bet that's her mother's blood from having her arm cut off.
Maybe she cut her arm off to get rid of the disease.
I think that her arm... Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be bad.
Again?
Oh no. This is... You
Don't
don't want
fall
this...
down the
Yeah,
stairs.
you don't want to have that feeling at the top of a spiral staircase.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
Manuel Godoy.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
I hate that guy.
Who is that? Gregory Holm?
Yeah.
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
Oh dear. Sorry, I'm just rearranging my... Uh-oh. He's going down.
He's gonna fall down the stairs.
What was
Oh
that?
no, he's sitting on the bench.
That's the third time in 3 days.
Man, gotta lay off
But
that...
no.
Gotta lay off that royal jelly.
Remember when we were reading about a lock that had a mechanism that would cut off their hand?
Yeah.
I think that's how our mother lost her hand.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, here we go.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother.
Shouldn't it be you're in here, Mother? Let's see if you're in here, Mother. Ooh, this just got interesting. Hey, what's that? Amber.
Amber crystals.
Amber crystals. Is there anything behind the stairs? No, just going up. Okay, here we go. Should we take some of that royal jelly? Yeah.
The answer to that question is always yes.
What is
All
this?
the rest.
Bandages. Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes.
Inspect the bandages.
These bandages are pretty basic. She'll be lucky if she doesn't get an infection.
Ah.
And notice something.
Yeah, don't waste.
There are patches
okay.
where the blood isn't
Okay.
totally
Don't use
clotted.
your points.
That's a good sign, right?
We don't.
She
lose
changed
points
them
on that, do
recently,
we?
which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances.
I guess
Well,
not.
I'd love to
We
tell her
still
to
have-
keep hanging in there.
Yeah, we don't lose. It doesn't cost anything.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, sometimes they do. You're right. Okay.
This game hasn't been great at explaining the mechanics.
No. All right, here we go. Uh-oh.
Mom killed a servant.
Wow, that looks really uncomfortable.
I don't think he's worried about comfort anymore.
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
Damn it, Mother, I told you not to kill again. What do we say about killing servants?
We've been over this.
What
Who's
am I
behind him? I have a bad feeling.
Don't move!
Wait, I'm not armed.
Who are you?
Oh, it's Mother.
Good God, Mother, what have you...
Tell me who you are!
What? She's
That's-
all crazed.
That's the end of the episode.
Really?
Oh no, that might
Okay.
just be the end of the chapter, I think.
I eavesdropped on the conversation between Piaggi and Volner. I inspired Peru to trust me. I succeeded in opening the entrance of the crypt. I found my mother in the crypt. No failures, but we could have convinced Piaggi to reveal important information.
All right, points. Where do we want to put our 4
Yes,
points?
I love points. I don't know. Politics has been pretty useful to us.
I would agree with you. Should we just put it all into politics this time?
Yeah. That'll give us a little blue dot there. That's great. Now we gotta pick books. Oh, not just yet?
That's the end of the episode 2.
Okay.
Do you want to start episode 3?
I think so. We've only been at it for a little while, so I don't think we'll be able to complete episode 3, but we can get a jump on it.
Sounds good. All right, here we go. So episode 3, The Conclave. And then episode 5 is coming soon. I just got a trailer for that. It looks really good.
Yeah, I'm on the PR list for this game, so I've been getting notifications about it.
All right, cutscene. Here we go.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't
I love
forget
these
where
little
you
tableaus.
are, please.
Okay, we got a book to read.
Oh,
Well, actually,
yes.
we got 3 books to
Three
read.
books to read. I'm so excited. Go up and scroll through them slow.
Okay, so we've got
We don't have enough pages for those.
Portus Delicarium.
One point in erudition.
Mm-hmm. 1 point in linguistics. Erudition and conviction. Then we've got logic. Etiquette. Subterfuges and linguistics again.
Okay, let's do 1 in subterfuges. And I'm not sure if I want to go for conviction or linguistics.
I think we should go for both.
Okay, let's do it. That's erudition.
Oh, crap.
That's okay.
I swear that was linguistics, but it wasn't. Okay, where's Mother? She was right behind us.
Are they doing the bait and switch with us again? Because last time they ended it in this big dramatic way, but that's not how it began. It didn't pick up right where it left
Don't
off.
move.
Wait, I don't...
So you've come at last.
Easy. Let me turn around. Oh my God, Mother, what has happened to you?
Who are you?
What? But, Mother...
Who are you?
Oh, I just got chills.
It's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think
Lower
I was born
your one
yesterday,
hand.
do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Why are you here?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh no. Oh no.
Remind her about
This
the quest
is
of her
really
book. It's time
bad.
to go home, Mother. Or...
I'm not sure.
I think she might respond to the book better than telling her to do something.
Yeah.
Remember?
Let's try that.
Al-Azif?
I was sure.
Where's the book, Mother?
So that's what you want. Well, you will never find it.
Well, we
Emily
blew that
died
one.
for that.
What's got into her?
You are evil incarnate. Every
No, we're
word that comes
not.
out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't wish you any harm. Really, Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
Mother, stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If
Oh,
you
boy.
really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
You've been telling it to me since I was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it? Always keep your mind logical.
Good thing we read that logic book.
And open, I guess?
And open.
You knew it. You are smart. You're getting me muddled up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His name?
Borchardt, right? Von
Oh,
Borchardt.
Von Borchardt?
Mm-hmm.
I just told you, you can't trick me. His name was Von Borchardt.
My God, everything is lost then. I refuse to believe it's really you, Louis.
God damn it, woman.
Otherwise, all this would be for nothing.
Mother, I don't know what happened to you, but don't worry. Everything's going to be fine.
I bet you that gun's
I'm
not
here for
even
you,
loaded.
and
No! I ordered you not to come with me.
I received a letter, and Lord Mortimer informed me of your disappearance. So I took the...
No! 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 It's not true. It's a nightmare. Don't tell me that.
What
Have
has
you
she
spoken
been
to him?
through?
Oh, shit.
Right?
She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Probably the brain one. But we don't have
Mother,
enough
I
points
don't know
for
what
that,
you're
do we?
imagining, but don't worry. Everything will be all right.
Yeah,
If
we
you're
had just
worried
enough.
about what I might think about Elizabeth Adams, honestly...
Oh, Louis! Elizabeth is the last of my worries right now. I did what I could for her, but it was too late. Very well. Rational and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happened to you?
Depends
Tell
on what
about
you
the
mean by
visions.
strange.
The what?
The visions.
Oh, yeah. Having visions?
Like me having visions, for example?
I knew it! It started! Oh,
Hell,
Louis,
she's
I just
panicking.
wish I...
Yes, it's happened to me. Like when I was a boy. I find myself
no.
in someone else's body for the space of a dream.
Have
Crap.
you ever dreamed of a different place to the one where you were sleeping without being able to explain it?
No. But Mother, don't worry. I'm not losing my mind. Everything is fine. You used to give me a concoction to calm me down when I was little. So, just make some for me once we get back home.
Migraines? Loss of consciousness? Loss of control?
No, rest assured. All is well. I promise you.
What else?
Boy, we blew it. That one's pretty good. They're all pretty good. Pick one.
Secret study?
Yeah.
Everything I found in Lord Mortimer's secret study.
You managed to get past the nightmare? I'm proud of you, Louis. But that's not what I meant by strange.
No.
He's nevertheless extending his influence across the world, Mother.
I know, but that's not what concerns me right
Talent
now.
unlocked
I
tax
asked
list,
you if
yeah.
anything strange has happened to you personally. If you really are who you say you are, then
That's
you'll do what I ask of
We
you.
got
Which is...
75%.
A conference is going to be held. You will attend on my behalf.
No, wait, Mother. No one cares
You
about...
will be invited and you will go. Mortimer will present a project. Whatever this project is,
But-
whatever the project is, I want you to learn as much as you can about it. You'll have to get by as best you can, but we
Why is
must
she still
find
waving
out
the gun
what
at
it's
us?
about. Do you understand?
Don't you think that before all that, there are a few issues to be addressed?
Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, Mother.
All right, I understand.
I'll explain afterward, but right now you must go to the conference. Go now!
You do realize you're still treating me like a...
Go!
If you aren't there when I get back, I warn you. One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
It's
to
the
go.
signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
I don't think so. I think the Duchess is going to come for her.
Now we have to navigate this maze.
In the dark.
This way?
You're doing a great job.
Hey, how about that? First try.
I'm really proud of you.
Okay.
Cybear says we should take some meds before going to the conference. I think Cybear is right. We need the disease cure for sure. I don't think we have any royal jelly to take.
No royal jelly, but we can look around for some. Hey, what's on this
Yes.
A cache.
Coin. We can take, before we go into the room, we should take one of those that makes your next action free.
Yes, I agree.
That's the next best thing to royal jellies.
Is that the entrance to the conference? I don't know.
I think it might be.
Carmelite water.
Okay, so what does the Carmelite water do?
It's the next skill free, I think.
Okay, then take one and grab that one. And what was on that counter?
Which counter? Oh, look at that.
A fragment of amber.
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 I don't know. We found all this amber, but we can't fill our squares.
Okay. So should we also take the vulnerabilities thing and then go in?
Couldn't hurt. Wow, it's like the Jedi Council in here. Why do you deny us the rank of Master, Lord Mortimer?
Yeah.
I have suspected it.
Hey, look at that. Sweet, sweet Devil's Thorn. Should we go and talk to some peeps?
I think we should rob the
Amber
room
crystals.
We should walk the room first? Is that what you said?
Yeah, rob it is what I said. See if we can find any honey.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
Use. Yeah, we have both keys for this one, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Royal jelly.
Yes! That is really good news.
Is there not a little mistake somewhere?
All right, now we can talk to whoever you like.
Okay. Why don't we start with Lord Mortimer?
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly, but what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry, you are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
Okay, so what is this conference about?
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Oh dear.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
How does the conference work?
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Okay, I have more questions.
Yeah.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Okay, do you meet often?
Do you often hold
So,
this
do you
kind
come
of
here
society
often?
dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact, it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
Interesting. So something bad happened that... What major decisions have you
Can you give me an
already
example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
2016 election?
Well,
I mean, what?
Take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
I think that's
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
Okay, what's that got to do with me?
But how does that concern me?
Well, you see, I prepared this project with your mother. We began thinking about a crazy idea. Unfortunately, Sarah went missing before getting the bigger picture. I don't intend to stop at Louisiana. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Where does his project extend? How far does his project go? Which to use? Cost reduced by
I don't know. I guess which one is... That one has a 0, right?
They both do.
I think they'll have a similar answer no matter which one you pick.
Lord Mortimer, I'm sure you're aware that Louisiana is hardly prime quality land. I wouldn't be exaggerating to call it marshland. How is acquiring land they won't know what to do with going to strengthen the United States?
Think further, Louis. The United States won't stop there. Once they've acquired Louisiana, nothing will stop them. All they would have to do then is keep pushing toward the west to take the whole North American continent.
So you intend to get rid of the Spanish?
They are purely transitory. This is the settlers' home. It is natural for them to want to develop their nation to become one of the greatest powers of this world. As for the Spanish,
So we're talking about
there are just a
manifestos?
handful of them actually on site, and if need be, we'll see to it that they are sufficiently occupied in Europe so that their focus is not on the North American continent. Moreover, Spain really only cares about its colonies in South America. It's hardly my fault if they're not capable of seeing the potential in the North American territories. The concept of royalty is from bygone times. It is time to lead the way to democracy. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Blast it, Mother. You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
I can tell you that someone is an idiot.
Your plan is a good one.
That makes no sense at all, my friend.
My friends, I propose we get started.
I wonder what his personal interest in it is.
I don't know. I'm sure it's about enriching himself somehow.
Right? A man who has a private island
First of all,
only
I would
cares
like to
about one
thank
person.
you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Oh no, what have we...
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Put Godoy in his place?
I'd say give him a nod without saying anything.
Perhaps we may
That was very
begin,
Legend of
Lord
Zelda right
Mortimer.
there.
Certainly.
That little nod.
I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by
Martin
example
Luther King.
and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all
his
this
knees.
way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should
really
and
like
should
his
not
boots,
do.
though.
When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? But I do not understand.
There is one
He's
more
throwing them-
territory
he's throwing
left
them under
to
the
conquer,
bus.
if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
Uh-oh. They're not
Tell them they're not
savages. Keep quiet.
savages.
Duke, these savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet. That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor. So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor, I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve at a future date.
Interesting. The filthy swine challenge him. France will soon no longer use slavery.
I don't know. I think you should go with one of the top two.
I think we should call him a filthy swine.
Me too. Let's do it.
It obviously doesn't stop you from sleeping at night.
Not in the least. Do not imagine I have anything against the American Indians or the blacks. That is not the question. But business is business. It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
Man, it might as well be the likes of you who rule. Is that right?
But of course.
Come now, my friends, let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits, too.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protege. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
So starchy. It will protect you from the British, or say nothing.
Yeah, tell him it'll protect him from the British.
We are neighbors, Duke Manuel. Remember, your main rival in Europe is more likely to be England, who is plowing the seas right up your coastline. Hand over Louisiana to France and make her a prime ally.
Come, Louis. Spain and Great Britain are already allies and have nothing to gain by breaking their alliance.
Even if I do agree, Duchess, the omnipresence of the English fleet in Atlantic waters does not particularly please me.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust
Gosh, I hate this guy.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, dear.
Oh, click on George Washington.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he
Who
not?
is he referring to as king killers?
The French. They just killed Louis XVI.
France does not need to seek the Pope's opinion.
Yeah, go for it.
If France took the Papal States, their opinion over the sale of Louisiana would be definitely resolved.
Good Lord. You are talking of an invasion of Italy.
Don't take it the wrong way, Your Eminence. Colonization brings with it many benefits. You'll see.
Very
Ouch!
Monsieur de
Need some
Richet.
aloe vera for that bird?
Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
In any
We should have
case,
taken
my
the
lord,
linguistics.
I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich will sicher Ihnen, Emily.
Oh, no.
Nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Dang it.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Oh, click on him.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
It was his plan all
How
along.
dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are
I really
opposed to
wanna
this
give Mr.
project,
Holmes some better
follow
foundation. It's so patchy.
I know, right?
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Oh, dear.
I do not like this. I do not like this choice at all. Look at these people glaring at us.
Basically, staying with Mortimer sends a message, right?
Yeah. Let's storm out with everybody else, maybe? I don't know. What do you think?
I think that we should keep our enemies closer.
Okay, so you mean we should storm out?
No, I mean that we should assist
They're all
Mortimer.
our enemies, Bender. They're all our enemies.
But Mortimer is the one we have to worry about, or so Mother says, right?
I'm fine with that. I don't like either choice, so I'm fine with staying.
Gosh, I'm just so Torn.
Yikes, man. All those people are so mad. Like, if this was real, I would just go jump out the window and, like, run.
But look at all their necks, though.
I know.
It's terrible. It's like the
This
hands
guy's
of
such
Life is
a turtle.
Strange.
I guess Washington is staying?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
he's
think
not
so.
with his Assembly.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. You pick.
yikes. I don't know what to do, Vendor. Like, I really... Whew. My first inclination was to storm out with everybody else, but now that I know George Washington is staying behind, maybe we should stay with him. I hate Holm. The choice is leave to assist Holm. I hate him. So let's stay.
Okay, we're staying.
I hate Holm more than I hate Mortimer.
As for me, I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Time
I
will
have
tell.
no doubt that we have.
I don't think that we have. Because our interests are our mother.
Mm-hmm. And she wants us to learn as much as we can about the project.
Yeah.
My friends, I would like to thank you for staying.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
Okay. The United States is going to expand.
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
Okay.
This is going to use
Yeah,
one
choose
point.
the logic one. Use the point.
Mr. President, Lord Mortimer intends for you to conquer all the North American continent. He's relying on you to not stop at Louisiana, but to continue to push west.
Indeed, it would be dishonest to pretend that this is not my final objective.
But why didn't you tell me before?
More spontaneity.
No.
To keep one step ahead.
Either pick that one or say nothing. Don't do the brain one.
So, Holm doesn't see it coming, but by the time it dawns on Senor Godoy, it'll be too late because he'll realize that he's just lost all the North American continent. We all know that you won't stop once the path is cleared before you.
What do you mean?
You see, Monsieur Peru, it's very likely that once Louisiana becomes American, President Washington will push out even more and take the West Coast.
William, you haven't changed. Always one
That
step
makes us
ahead.
look really good in front of
One
these
step
guys.
ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
On that note, my friends, it's getting late. Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Okay, let's go steal some more royal jelly.
Yes.
If you have a minute,
Ugh,
I would
dang
like to
it.
ask a favor of you. I'm going to require your services.
Can you
How
ask
can
the
I be of
kitchen to
help?
make me a sandwich?
Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence. So, I'll need you to assist me this evening.
Gosh,
How
I
can I
just
help?
want all those old books.
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Senor Godoy to join us.
Oh, no.
He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn
Gonna
him
have to take
round.
There's no
drugs
way
for
we're
that.
getting that
Others
guy
will
on our
follow in
side.
such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
He's hiding something from me.
Yeah, try that.
Lord Mortimer, You're not telling me everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I wouldn't
Oh, by the way, I
disapprove
killed your
if the
bird.
Right Honourable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
I told you before the conference. The more we
wants us to
distract
start a
Spain
war.
from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Don't
Man,
worry.
that's that empty
That's
cage
why
back.
Mr. Bonaparte is with us. I am convinced we'll be perfectly capable of managing the conflict. And Senor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So we gotta go talk to Godoy.
Okay, let's look around and see if there's any royal jelly. I don't know if he's restocked any of his supplies.
Is this new stuff on his desk that we can read?
No, this is old stuff. They probably haven't added anything.
Oh
have
my
they? He
god, the
hasn't
bird
cleaned
is
up
still
the
there.
bird! No! Clean up the bird, you monster!
Oh man. I don't think there's anything.
Okay. You should take a disease cure.
Okay. So, do we want to attend the conference in this episode or end the stream after we talk to Mr. Godoy?
It's up to you. I think probably we should leave the conference for the next time.
Okay. Next Sunday. Day 2 of the conference. Oh, what's all this on the
No, it's
floor?
fruit.
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off. And his door's
There's
ajar.
fruit everywhere. Go check it out.
Let's go in. Steal all the books. Uh-oh.
Maybe he has. He's gonna blame us for this. He's gonna catch us searching his room.
Quick,
I mean,
steal all
continue
the
to
things.
search his
Dear
room.
Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for... I
Oh,
have no
we already-
space left.
we already read
I'll
that.
retrieve it later.
We already read that.
Yeah, he's gonna catch us in here. He's gonna blame us for this.
I've already read that too. Maybe he had like a little tantrum.
You think he left?
I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of going in here is.
Me either. Look at the size of that shoehorn. It's
You
enormous.
said that last time.
Well, it's still a ridiculous shoehorn.
Oh man. Okay, well.
He's gonna catch us. We're gonna be in a lot of trouble. No.
All's well, my dear. So, Napoleon.
So when we went by
Oh.
Napoleon, oh, here we go.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was
Duke
going to ask you the
Manuel?
same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way.
I'll move over. Wingardium Leviosa. Make him leave. Have you tried entering?
Perhaps he didn't hear you. Did you try entering?
No, of course not. It would not be proper, after all.
Of course.
Should
Now
we...
wait a minute. Yes, I remember now. I think I saw him in the garden.
In the garden? No, you must be mistaken. I've just come from there.
Dang it.
I would have seen him.
Oh, I must have seen someone else then.
Most certainly. Oh, well, he's bound to turn up at some point. I'll wait.
Dang it.
Impossible to get through with him glued in front of the door. I'll have to find another way into Godoy's room.
The balcony.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Through our own room.
Well, our little room is fine. Okay, what's in the table there?
Oops.
That's okay.
I'll go back to it after. Here we go. Ta-da!
A sesterce.
He's gonna be dead in here, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't see anything. Key with an occult air symbol.
Alright, let's steal all his things.
Boy, I wish I could turn my Pip-Boy light on or something.
I know. There were things on the table back there to the
Don
left.
Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
I love Don Quixote.
Lord Duke, here's the information obtained by our intelligence service. I can confirm that Mr. Hay is indeed working on an agreement with Great Britain. The aim seems to be to weaken the French economy and secretly that of the Spanish by seizing merchandise at sea. Our treasures are already suffering from the embargo on French food products. Such a treaty would mean the ruin of our colonies. I have no doubt that you will be able to swiftly find a diplomatic solution, awaiting further instructions. And it doesn't say who the sender was.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
Notice something, observe the painting.
Either one.
It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting.
Oh, yeah.
It's a letter. Of course, it's written in Spanish.
Oh, no.
And it reeks of lavender. Well, well, Mr. Godoy, you seem very interested in hiding this letter. Another secret romance, I presume?
We needed the linguistics.
I don't think we would have been able to translate it anyways, because we don't have level 4.
I know. Okay, keep looking. See what else we can find in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm nervous.
Check behind the screen.
Golden elixir.
I love that we're just running around stealing everybody's medicaments.
You know, I find that when I get... Oh, there's some amber.
Amber crystals.
I find that when I, like, get things that I'm satisfied with, I say it just like that. Like, caramel macchiato. I do, actually. I do.
I believe it. I really do. I could see you doing that.
Like,
That's
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts.
We don't really eat Brussels sprouts. Like, I've had them before, but like it's not a common thing to see where I live.
Oh, they're just the best. Tossed in a little sea salt with
head to
some
the fireplace.
garlic.
There's something there.
Collector coin.
Brutus and his companions taking an oath to kill Caesar.
Okay. What if we just burst out the front door and surprise that guy? Can we do that? Can we just burst out the front door and be like, Godoy does not want to see you?
Yeah. Oh, wait. There's something here.
Prometheus, punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man. Volner's probably still behind the door. I best go out through the balcony just in case.
Oh man, I really wanted to
a
just
painting
burst
of
out
himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
Doesn't even
Oh,
look
that's
like
hilarious.
him.
Not even at all. They were always very flattering to portrait subjects, though, back in those days.
Okay, so...
Oh, what's on the railing there?
Devil's Thorn. So he wasn't in there.
No.
So now what do we do?
I don't know. There was something on the table in here that I wanted you to get.
Oh, right. Over here.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures
Okay,
Mortimer's
never
giving to
mind.
his guests. Very jolly.
Rick has joined us in the chat. Hello, Rick.
Hello, Rick.
So, we are looking for the Spanish ambassador. We are supposed to convince him to cede the Louisiana territory to France for basically no benefit to Spain, except he already hates us. So, we may actually succeed in starting a war between Spain and France. Also, we found our mom, and she held us at gunpoint.
Should we talk to George Washington?
We should always talk to George Washington. The answer to that question will never be no.
Ooh, Inspector.
Can we get the one on the top shelf?
Devil's
With our
Thorn.
agility?
I'll keep it.
I'll keep it.
Golden Elixir.
A map of Vermont.
I love this so much. I want this. I have an obsession over old maps.
I've always liked old maps as
In
well.
nice frames like that, yeah.
Yes, let's go through George Washington's luggage.
Locked.
Pick it. Force open.
Pick it.
The president's
Yes.
personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the
Take it
quantity, he can't go without it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there's also a letter.
Hopefully in English. Dear Mr. President, I am returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note that things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and to stop taking laudanum immediately. I am already looking for a substitute, but I am afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consummation is in danger of definitively impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office and duties, my friend. I regret I see no other solution but to stop your daily intake. Yours sincerely, Dr. Thompton.
So what if he murdered Elizabeth to get her laudanum?
He was the one that
My
supplied it to
dear
her.
George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young.
I think we've already seen that.
I think so.
Okay, so not in here. Where is everybody? Gosh.
I don't know. Maybe they're all like having some tea in the red salon.
I want tea in the red salon.
Me too.
Whose room is this? Unmarked. Oh, right.
Oh yeah. Did they clean up her body?
They did.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they didn't just leave her there like the bird.
Well, remember, he doesn't know. Although he would have noticed if the bird stopped talking.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Suddenly
it was
it's silent.
always talking, so... I guess we go downstairs.
Yeah, we gotta find him.
Try and find him. I don't know. I think we went down the wrong stairs. That goes out to into the conference room.
I don't know.
Maybe let's check it out. This is kind of a weird part. Oh.
It is.
Oh, I see. I see where we are. We're in the library? No, in the gallery.
The gallery. This was how we got into the secret study, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of secret rooms in this place.
Oh yeah, this library.
Ah.
I could just like spend the rest of my life in here. It'd be so great. Now we're in that parlor. Oh no, this is the dining. Let's just go have a look.
Somebody's gonna push us off.
How nice. Yeah, it's kind of scary that there's no railing, but, you know. Oh, he's playing piano! With the butterflies.
Wow! Let's have a little chat then. That's really nice.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir. I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Oh, here we go. Ask why why was he angry when he arrived? Rally him to Mortimer. I've come to get some fresh air. Remind him
Try
of...
the brain one, I think.
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries, just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
He has an immunity to politics, so do not choose that one.
So just, okay, so because he's going to beat home?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's really quite simple, you know. Whose place are we at? Who can manage to bring together so many influential figures under the same roof?
Technically, Sir Gregory brought more guests than Mortimer.
Yes, but in whose name? Who organized the party, Senor Godoy? Who pays the bills? And you are forgetting something fundamental. Who has the biggest army nowadays?
Yes.
There's no shame in admitting that France is militarily superior to you. That's why you're considering joining forces with other European countries in order to confront us.
I agree that Mortimer does have some powerful assets. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Maybe... I don't know.
We should have took some stuff before we...
Yeah.
Spain could get a good price for the territory.
Maybe. I don't... Yeah, try that.
I'm convinced that Spain could get a very, very tidy price for the territory.
Were you sleeping during the conference? Did you not hear Lord Mortimer ask me to cede it free of charge?
Yes, but you...
No. You listen, young man. Do us a favor and stop poking your nose into grown-ups' business. You are wasting my time. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
What he won't lose?
What's that?
Consolidate your position at the court.
To be free from home.
That one?
That might be a good one. I'm not sure how he's going to react to it, but I think it's the best choice.
We could lose... This could be the losing point.
I know. It's either that one or spend our last 3 royal jelly asking him, trying to divert him.
Let's go with free of home.
I
You
agree.
unshackle yourself from Sir Gregory, who, let's face it, takes up a lot of space.
What are you talking about?
My friend, I'm guessing that you wouldn't mind getting a little freedom from the overbearing control he exerts?
I would never have gotten where I am today without him. He is an influential man who is true to his word and who has always given me his full attention.
But he obliges you to...
That's enough. I will not allow you to stab him in the back.
Oh, man.
Sir Gregory is a respectable gentleman, and your petty manipulations have no effect on me. If that is your only argument, then you are on the wrong track. How could you ever
Dang
think
it.
a pup like you could manipulate me in this way for a single second? Never will I follow you. Let me tell you that not only do I refuse any collusion with you, but I will go much further.
Oh, no.
I declare war on you, Monsieur de Richet. On you, on your family, on your country. I will give you war like you have never seen before. Now get out of here!
Well, I hope Mortimer knows what he's doing, because he's going to get his bloody war.
Manuel, I'm very surprised by your response.
Get out of here!
Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing you have to do is wait for the conference to
Should have
resume
used
tomorrow
those
morning.
jelly points.
Yeah, we should have used them.
Alright, let's go to bed.
Let's do.
Can we get to bed the other way? I think so.
I don't have any idea. This mansion, I don't know how to navigate it. You know me. I would be using Google Maps. I would be like, Siri, how do I get to the study?
Excuse me, Lord Mortimer, do you have an app for your house?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
I use Google Maps, like, to get everywhere. I really struggle to get places.
Well, I think that concludes this episode of the Young
I
and the
think it
Council.
does. That was really fun.
Gotta find our room now.
I feel like you're gonna do like a Looney Tunes fall down on the fruit on the floor.
Uh-oh, he's still knocking.
Hey, should you stop and tell him where he is? Go back. I want to see if we can tell him where he is. Now that we've found him.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
Yes, in the dining room.
I just ran into him. He was heading for the dining room.
Ah, thank you.
After searching his room, and George Washington's room, and your room.
Yeah, never hurts to help somebody out there.
Uh-oh. Somebody gonna be in here?
That
Yes.
baby eating portrait.
Good evening,
Ooh.
Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir.
Oh my.
Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Not at all.
Yeah, not
That's
at all.
not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you
Oh,
didn't
she's
come
here
here
to
to
tempt
try and
us
make me
back to the
change my
other
mind,
side,
did you?
isn't she?
That's the last thing on my mind, although you would have everything to gain by it.
Why would I change sides?
Sure.
Do you perhaps know something that I don't? Come on, Emily. It's time you lay your cards on the table.
She knows something about Mortimer, she knows something about Louisiana.
Probably both.
If you
I
have
don't
a
know
good
which
reason
one.
for Spain to keep Louisiana, I'm all ears.
Louis, I can assure you on good authority that the Crown will never let France take over Louisiana without taking firm action. Your country has everything to lose, especially now, it being weakened as it is on the home front.
In other words, you believe the aim is to weaken France?
Just an observation, Louis. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Yes.
Sure.
Of course, Emily.
Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Stay for Mortimer?
I think
sides?
so.
Unfortunately,
What do you think?
my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Lie to her?
I'm not sure.
I feel like that's important. I don't know.
Yeah, this seems...
Because you were worried about her, right?
Yeah, should we speak about Emma? Ask her about Emma?
Well, I should imagine you're still shaken. I promise to shed light on my mother's circumstances as soon as possible.
There's not much to shed light on. What your mother did is inexcusable. She won the trust of my sister in order to more easily betray her. She didn't do anything to her. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
They're gonna do it.
I think so.
They're gonna do it. Wow, that's really bad.
Yeah, it is.
It's like when you push
These
two...
are some terrible animations.
You know when you push two magnets
Come,
together
Mary.
and they just don't touch?
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh. Oh, another vision. Whoa.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry.
I feel like the animations are
Mr.
much worse in this
President
episode
only
than they were
wants
in previous
one thing,
episodes.
to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on
they
a
pulled
whim.
back on the editing
He has
to be
been
able to
serving
release it in
Mortimer
time.
for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Uh-oh.
Has somebody poisoned Godoy?
I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Oh, he's gonna get murdered.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get murdered by Lord Mortimer's staff.
Are we gonna get blamed for it
Emily?
again?
Emily? Are you there?
Wow, she just
Split.
ate and ran.
The conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
All right. So, that's the end of the episode. Let's just pause that. Oh. Back to menu. There we go. So there we go. There we have it, you guys. That's the episode.
Indeed. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today for this episode of The Young and the Council. We had a great time. We will be back in all likelihood next Sunday in the afternoon sometime. And join us Friday for an episode of That Fallout Show.
Indeed.
I know we've got a lot to go over. Yeah, anything else that we need to plug, Vendortron?
If you're watching the show for the first time, hit the follow button right here on Twitch so you can get notifications of when we go live. You can find us on Twitter at We Just Love Games, Shaline at Shaline L, myself at Vendortron N, and our third host in the chat, Rick McVick, at Rick McVick. If you want to send us an email about The Young and the Council and how you're liking the series, you can send us an email at info@wejustlovegames.com. And don't forget to join us next Friday for another episode of That Fallout Show.
Indeed. Thanks for watching.
Take care, guys.